when you talk about purpose, people begin to feel as something that is inconvenient, something that they will not be able to do, that they cannot even find any interest in doing. But no, that is a lie, okay? So today I'm going to be pointing your attention to what purpose really means and how to find your purpose and stay in your purpose, okay? So if this is something you really want to know and has been going through your mind for a while now, so definitely keep watching, okay? Hello guys, welcome back to my our channel. If you are coming across this channel for the very first time, I say welcome. I'm glad to have you here. You didn't stumble on this channel by mistake, so do well to click the subscribe button on your way out, okay? And to my returning subscribers, my OGs, how are you guys doing? I'm glad to be back again on another episode on this channel, and I know you are glad to be watching this video. So today we're going to be discussing something very important, which I feel that we need to touch on this channel: how to be the woman God has created you to be. Yes, how to find purpose and live in that purpose and be there, not like go and come back. How to really find your purpose and live there, because I feel that people, when you talk about purpose, people begin to feel as something that is inconvenient, something that they will not be able to do, that they cannot even find any interest in doing. But no, that is a lie, okay? That is a pure fallacy. That is pure deceit of the devil. Let me start by saying that it is one thing to know yourself, like you know yourself so well, but it is definitely another thing to know what God has called you to do, okay? Nobody was ever born with the idea of what God really wants them to be. It is a part of discovery. So that is why you see that some people do things and you're just wondering that why is this person doing this thing? Doesn't make sense to you. It's because they found what God has called them to be and they are doing it. For example, like a teacher, we all know that around the world teachers are not really being paid so well, or maybe some are paid well, some are not paid well, but generally it's like general statistics shows that teachers are really not being paid so well as much as other professions, okay? But you still find some people all over the world, like teachers all over the world, some people still do this profession not because of how much they are being paid or what they earn at the end of the month, but because it is what they love to do. It is what they find passion in doing, teaching people, raising generations to come. I just want to let you know that when it comes to purpose, it doesn't have to be something big. Yes, it can be something big, but it definitely doesn't have to be something very big. It doesn't have to be something very wow. It is something that when you go to bed at night and you think about it, you are able to say that yes, this is what I am here for, this is what God has created me to be, and you smile and go to bed. Yes, that is what is called purpose. It doesn't have to make sense to A or to B, it just have to make sense to you and it's what you're passionate about. So that being said, I'm going to be sharing with you tips that can help you to actually discover your purpose. First thing you need to do is to pray to God, okay? This is very important because God actually created you, is the one that knows what He wants you to do. So by praying to God, it helps to shed light into where God has called you to be, okay? So it's very important to pray to God. After you've prayed to God, then you can follow these steps that I am going to be telling you in this video. Number one thing that I know that has helped me, and I know that has worked for so many people to be able to know their purpose in life, and it helps them to discover their purpose in life generally, is by donating your time, your money, resources, and then your talents to things, okay? Help you to know which one you are good at, maybe by volunteering to help the elderly ones, by going to the motherless, by anything at all, volunteering to do things, and then giving your money and time to things that will help others. By doing that, in the process of doing that, it helps you to discover what is your own interest, what is your own passion, what is your own role. At the point of doing that, you begin to think that, okay, what am I called to do? What do I enjoy to do the most? Which of these activities that I've engaged myself do I really find passion in doing, okay? By doing this, you'll be able to know, okay, I don't think I'm really passionate about doing this one. I'm really not really passionate about doing that, because we know that there is general purpose for Christians, and I'm talking to believers right now. We know our purpose is to be able to glorify God with our time and life and everything. That's just general purpose. Apart from that, there is also your own purpose, what God has called you to do, what is unique about you, what road has God called you to take up in His kingdom, okay? Some people are natural organizers, some people are problem solvers, while others inspire, and motivate like other people. Okay, so whichever one God has called you to be, it's when you donate your time, your energy, and then your resources into doing things like volunteering. When they call for volunteers to do this, to do that, and you volunteer to do it, it helps to sharpen that inner like hidden purpose in you that God has put in there, and it begins to find expression. Okay, the next one I'm going to be sharing with you that actually works is listen to feedbacks. Okay, it's important for you to actually hear from others, because sometimes you don't get to see things the way others see it. For example, especially if you're somebody that likes to do so many things, after donating your time and money, you discover that you like to do this, you like to do that, you like to do this one. Okay, which is not bad actually, but there is one out of all that like crowns it all, that you are supposed to like actually put in so much energy and time into, and you might not be able to discover this until you actually ask from people, feedback from people, be able to ask them that, okay, what do you think I like to do most, all those kind of questions okay, so what do you think I like to do most? Like, you might tend to be, maybe you see yourself as like somebody who likes to organize, and probably you are showing more of that to people, and people begin to give you, shed more light and let you know, okay, I think you're a natural organizer, you like to organize stuff. It's until people give you insights to all these things before you begin to discover it, and there is a good chance that you are already displaying this passion and purpose to people, and you don't even know. It's now until you now ask them and they begin to point it out to you, that maybe whether you are a great entertainer, you're a great entertainer, you like to make people lively, you're a great like organizer, you're just trying to organize things and keep things, or maybe you are even like to inspire people, be there for people, to motivate people and all that good stuff. So not to say that it is what you hear from people that will now determine your purpose. It is just like first what you already know, or you're just trying to confirm what you are not really sure of. Okay, so it is just a way to help to speed up the process of knowing what God has called you to do by listening to what others have to say based on what they've seen you do. Okay, that makes sense. The next point, which is the last tip I'm going to be sharing in this video, which is very, very important, is surround yourself with positive people. Okay, surround yourself with positive people. Okay, emphasis on the word positive people. Okay, it is hard for you to be passionate and be purposeful around people that have negative energy or negative thoughts. It's very hard for a purpose to find expression in that kind of environment. People that don't even see any need for what you are doing. For example, people that feel that, okay, why am I sitting in front of a camera and try to like talk to people that I don't know? Why am I speaking to the camera? Why am I trying to motivate people for what need? Anytime they see my video, they just feel like, why are you doing this or why are you doing that? And that's why your purpose doesn't make sense to people that are not feeling purpose. Okay, it makes you look as if you're doing something crazy. Just the way maybe it may feel to be some people that, why is the teacher that is not earning so much? Why is he passionate about teaching? That kind of thing. So it is very, very important for you, if you really want to like fulfill purpose, for you to surround yourself with people that are going to giving you positive energy and positive vibes, because if not, this is going to affect the way at which you find your purpose, find expression, because you might not really want to like go into it, because you don't want people to begin to say things to discourage you or anything. You don't want to feel as if you are doing something that is out of place or anything. So if you get what I mean, so you need people that are positive. Maybe if you don't have people that are positive around you, you need to begin to feed yourself with positive words. Maybe come on YouTube, look for people that are feeling purpose, that people that can encourage you, to begin to encourage you, because if you don't do that, you might be scared of taking a bold step to start fulfilling your purpose. And it goes without saying that people don't have to understand your purpose too. These people that I'm talking about, they don't really have to understand your purpose to the fullest, okay? But they are there to encourage you, because they are feeling their purpose too, so they understand the language of purpose. So whatever it is that you want to doesn't sound crazy to them, or doesn't sound out of place, or doesn't sound as if they are being jobless, okay? So that is very, very important to note in the part of purpose. Positive people, positive energy, positive if you know that people that you're going to be talking to about what God has laid in your heart to start doing is going to like discourage you, it's better to just keep it to yourself and trust God to help you to do what He has called you to do, okay, than to like surround yourself with energies that are not going to on this part of purpose. Because let me tell you, it takes a lot of courage, it takes a lot of boldness for you to be able to like say that you want to fulfill purpose, because in this world that we are, everybody just like cares about themselves. So when you talk about fulfilling purpose and doing things to like be able to be of help to others, to be able to lend and of help in any way, in any role you find yourself, it might sound crazy to some people, and it might sound as if you're just like being jobless to some people. So it takes a lot of courage and boldness to be able for me, even me, to be able to sit down in front of the camera and be vulnerable to people I don't even know, trying to inspire and motivate people that I don't even know. So this is what Purpose does. It takes you out of your comfort zone, okay, and helps you to be able to find expression. And that is the best I can tell you, best move you can ever take in your life. Discovering purpose and walking in the path, like the joy and the satisfaction, or let me say the fulfillment that you get from doing that, it can never be compared to anything in this world. And the feeling can never be compared. The feeling of going to bed at night knowing that no, I'm doing things to be of help to the world, to the kingdom of God, in like at large, and all that good stuff, it can never be compared to anything in the world. So it's a very good feeling, if I will not lie to you, a feeling that money cannot buy. So if you follow the tips that I've shared in this video and you begin to find your purpose, please get into action and begin to do what God has placed in your heart to do. And not, it goes without saying that it's not going to be easy. You're going to have a lot of opposition from people, the devil himself, and the people he wants to use, okay? So do not be surprised, and do not be suppressed, or do not be discouraged by all those kind of opposition, knowing fully well that what matters is for you to live a life, you don't want to like get to heaven and begin to discover the kind of life God has actually destined for you to live, and now you're just living peanuts, you're just living one out of the 10 things God wants you to do in life. You just have to experience one instead of the old things. Living a purposeful life is just living a life to the fullest, like we are enjoying every bit of what God has created you to enjoy and to be. Okay, I'm just saying that your purpose is not far-fetched, okay? Your purpose is not like a great something that you just have to satisfy me. It's something that interests you. So I know some people might feel that purpose is something that it will just come and God has forced you to do it. It's not that way. It's something that is already in you that needs to find expression. And lastly, I just want to point to you also that you are here in this world not just for yourself, you are here for others. And you will know that I'm saying the truth when you look at the talents, the skills, and the natural gifts God has given unto you. You know that these gifts are much more than just for yourself, okay? Because for example, if you can sing, you know, of course you might find joy and pleasure in singing to yourself, but you know that beautiful voice that you have is much more than just being in your room and singing to yourself. It's meant for a larger crowd and larger people that are going to be blessed by your voice, and that goes for every other talent and gifts that anybody that is watching this video has, okay? So I'm just pointing out to you that there's more to life than just like living for yourself. Like there is a bigger plan, okay, with those skills and talent that you have that needs to like reach out to more people, lives, and more souls, okay? And this is the purpose of this video, for you to know that you are not just here in this world for yourself, or for your family, or for your husband, for your wife, for your children. You are just also here to also be impactful, to be able to make an impact, okay, to be able to put footprints as you move in the journey of life, for people to be able to point at your footprint that, oh, this person was here, this person was here, this person was here. That is what God has created you to be. And we have a great example in Jesus. He came to this world, and the only few years he spent on earth, he made an impact. That is the kind of life God wants us to live, okay? So I hope that we're able to like let you know that we have been called for a greater purpose, and you can only fulfill it by the help of God, and by also following the tips that I've shared with you in this video. You'll be able to find expression to your purpose, okay? We have come to the end of this video today, and if you've been blessed by this video, I will indulge you to actually subscribe to this channel. I know I keep saying please subscribe to this channel because it helps me to know that I am impacting lives out there. And do not forget to also like, share, and comment, okay? God bless you guys until I come your way again with loads and loads of things that will benefit and transform your life. Stay blessed, and I love you. Bye.